How is everyone doing? Super excited and proud to be here talking with each and every last one of you all. But y'all know how I like to kick this thing off. Do one of the three things for me right now. I need you to like, share, and comment because you never know who might needs to hear this. And the whole purpose of me coming to you each and every week is to become the river and not the reservoir. So this provides you all with so much value that you go out there and provide value to others. Welcome back to our channel, family. Today, I am so excited because we all go through this process of doors getting closed in our faces. But then what do we do when that door get closed? Do you look for more opportunities, or do you just sit in front of that door and just mope and pout about it? So I really want to embark on this journey of transformation in today's video, as we'll be shedding some light on using your rejection as redirection. I'm saying it again, using your rejection as redirection. But get this, now it's time for you to lock in. I'm talking about lock in right now. So if you have a pen and pad handy, I highly suggest that you use it because there's going to be a lot of things that's being dropped in this video, and I really want you to be able to catch whatever it is that I'm putting down. So pause the video wherever you at, go and get your pen and pad and your pen or your pencil and go and start to jot down some notes. But before we even get into anything, I just want to talk about the nature of rejection. So write that down, the nature of rejection. Now, when you look at rejection often feels personal, like a direct judgment on our abilities or our worth. I done been there before, and I know that you have too. But most of the time, it's not. Rejection is only a result of the circumstances that's beyond our control. No matter whether it be an employer, something that you're doing personally, or something that's going on with your goals that could be dimming your visions that you could be having. Just understand that rejection is not always a reflection of our values. It helps you think of different ways to get your emotions in line, because once you get your emotions in line, then you get your physical aspect in line just to get the most out of this experience. So when rejection do pop up, don't look at it as this can't happen for me. Look at it as, what can I do about this thing that's happening to me? Well, I say happening for me, not to me. Use rejection as a compass. I think that's one of the most empowering ways to look at rejection in forms of redirection. So when you are denied of something that you desire, it might just be because we are meant for something greater or better that suits us. So think of rejection as life's way of gently, or sometimes not so gently, way of steering us in a different direction. Because I'm telling you, what God has for you is for you. I'm going to say it louder. What God has for you is for you, or whoever it is that you believe in. Everything is already set in stone, but some things are meant to be redirected so you just won't go through any more suffering with it, or you just don't go through the pain of disappointment. It's a lot of things that could get redirected, but you just can't accept it for just saying, oh, this is always happening to me. No, some things are happening for you, and the best opportunities come after doors are closed, forcing us to explore alternatives that we often or otherwise overlook. Now, this perspective switch is so powerful. Instead of dwelling on what could have been, ask yourself, what is this rejection making room for? In order for you to put something new into a space, you have to get rid of the old. What new possibilities is opening up for me right now? What have you learned from the experience, and how can you apply the knowledge moving forward? That is what it is all about, a shift in your perspective. You got to be able to look at these things in a positive light, even if it's given to you in a negative setting or a negative tone. Switch of mindset can help you with so much. But you just have to be able to start looking at those things a lot more different than what you are looking at them right now. Because that's the key to a positive mindset, is the perception that you have on the things that you are going through or the circumstances that you are in. And every closed door is meant to be closed. Every closed door is meant to be closed. Even if it doesn't feel like it, it's meant to be closed. And I want to give you all a few examples. So over the past few years, I have been reading up on a lot of successful individuals who experienced a significant rejection before finding their own path. Just like J.K. Rowling, the woman who wrote Harry Potter, that manuscript was rejected 12 times before it was picked up. So let me ask you this. If you wrote something and you kept presenting it to company after company after company, would you give up after your first time? Would you give up after your second time? Or would you persist until it is done? Because the mindset should be, it has to work or it has to work. There is no plan B with this. If I put my passion and my heart into it, I'm going to do everything in my being to make it work. All right. So just like Steve Jobs also with being fired from Apple, the company he co-founded, only to return later and lead it to unprecedented success. So once you look at both scenarios or both cases, rejection wasn't the end. It was a crucial turning point that led to even more greater achievements. So every rejection that you have in your life right now, all the way up until this point, it was something greater that came out of it. I don't want you to overlook the greatness that's in your face. So when you hear stories like this, it's easy to see what it initially looked like, which was failure, and it can be used or turned into a stepping stone. Failure is a part of success. I don't care what nobody tell you. Failure is a part of success. And when I hear things like this, it just reminds me that rejection is often God's way of nudging us towards a path we are meant to walk, or whatever it is that you believe in. But when you're in the midst of this rejection, you have to be able to build resilience. Every rejection teaches us resilience. You just have to be the student to learn the lesson. It's a chance for you to cultivate the mental and emotional fortitude to keep going, even when things do not go as planned. Because things, I'm telling you, if you're on a pursuit to something great, or if you have a big goal that you're trying to accomplish, things are not going to go as planned. I'm telling you this right now. So you're hearing this from the Unstuck Mentor. It's not going to go as planned. Resilience isn't about bouncing back. It's about learning to adjust and pivot with grace over time. Each setback will toughen you and make you more adaptable, better equipped to handle the twists and turns of life. But you just have to be able to go through the process. I'm saying it again, go through the process. The process isn't pretty, and most of the time it doesn't feel good. but it's something that you need to go through in order for you to start seeing things a lot more different. So indulge yourself in the process, not in the results that you can get. And I want to give you all some actionable steps to turn rejection into redirection. So I'm going to give you a second to pause the video so you can get your pen and pad ready to write down some more notes about these actionable steps to turn your rejection into redirection. But number one being, reframe the experience. We all go through experiences in life. It's just about how do you see it. So instead of you seeing rejection as failure, view it as feedback. It's giving you some type of information that you can use today to better your tomorrow. So whenever you go through these periods of where you feel like it's failure, look at it as feedback. What can I learn from this? Whatever you go through, you should be able to take some type of lesson from it. And how can I grow? Now, in the process of growing, I'm telling you, it is not going to feel good. You're going to feel very uncomfortable, but get comfortable feeling uncomfortable in order for you to grow. Number two, stay curious. Always be cultivating. Always be cultivating. Ask yourself, what is this rejection pushing me toward? Every setback or everything that you feel like is a failure is pushing you towards something. Like I just told you earlier, failure is a part of success. You can't have success without some type of failure. So be open to exploring new avenues and ideas you might not have considered. The thing you are going through right now is pushing you towards something greater. But you just have to be able to sit still in that moment and listen to what it is pushing you toward. Number three, keep moving forward. Do not let one rejection derail your momentum. Once you catch momentum, you have to keep going, because any slight stop, it's going to be hard to pick back up that momentum. That's one of the things that I learned in network marketing. Once you have that momentum, you got to keep going, and you got to keep going hard. Keep applying, keep creating, and keep pursuing, because I'm telling you, persistence is key. If you want to achieve anything, you have to persist until it exists. Persist until it exists. Do not stop. Do not stop. Do not give up. Keep going. Number four, celebrate small wins. I had a problem with this, people, and I'm telling you this right now, and I'm being very vulnerable. I used to get wins, but I did never celebrate them because they wasn't big enough in my mind. So sometimes focusing on minor achievements during tough times can help you maintain perspective and build your confidence. So celebrate those small wins, whatever they are. Celebrate those small wins. Wherever you are in your process, celebrate it. Stop. Take the time to reflect on what it is that you just accomplished and celebrate those small wins. And then number five, my final point, trust the process. Even though it's hard for you to see it at the moment, trust every closed door is leading you closer to the right one. If you focus on that one closed door, you are missing the millions of opportunities that's around you. And I don't want you to ever be stuck in that position, because rejection, like I just said, is your sign of redirection. Rejection is never easy, but it doesn't have to define or diminish us. When we embrace the idea that rejection is simply a redirection, we shift from a place of powerless of being without power to empowerment. Every no becomes a step toward a better yes. Life rejections are merely guideposts helping us recalibrate our course and also leading us to opportunities that are truly meant for us. Like if you just heard me just then, whatever God has for you is for you. You don't have to go out and compete. You don't have to go out and be shady. You don't have to go out and be slimy. Whatever is for you is for you. And I really want you to get that. So get your mindset out of rejection is a bad thing. And I want you to put your focus more on the redirection of where it is that you need to be at or where it is that you need to be going. So don't forget, if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content on personal growth and then also empowerment. But stay tuned for our next video. And I really want you to start looking at rejection as a thing that can truly help you prepare yourself to greater heights. Don't let it diminish you or take any type of joy from you. And remember, the more you know, the more you grow. Your mindset is your creation. I am somewhere believing in you. Let's work together. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. But also share this video, and I'll catch y'all on the other side. All right.